Part B. 13. Explain the limits of the computational problem solving. Limits of the computational problem solving. Computer algorithm. The algorithm is a finite numbers are clearly described and unambiguous that the steps can be systematically followed to produce a desired result of the given input in a finite amount of time. Algorithm and the computer is a perfect match. Most of the requirement the use of the computer either because they should required too much time of the person to apply, so involve the much detail to make the human error likely, because the computer can execute the instruction very quickly and reliably without error. The algorithm and the computer are the perfect match. Example: to determine the days of the week, given month, date, and the year. The century digit is equal to the first two digit of the year. Year digit equal to the last two digit of the year. Let the value equal to the year digit plus floor digit, year digit divided by 4. If the century digit equals 18 means when we add the two value. Else if the century digits equal to 20 means then we add 6 value. This is a formula for applying year digit plus floor of year digit by 4 divided by 4. If the month is equal to January and the year is not a leap year, then add one value. Else, if the month is equal to February and the year is a leap year, then add 3 value. If it is not a leap year, then we add 4 value. Else, if the month is equal to March or November, then add 4 to value. Else, if the month is equal to May, then we add 2 value. Else, if the month equal to June, then we add 5 value. Else, if the month equal to August, then we have add 3 values. Else, up to if the month is equal to September to December, then we add 6 to values. Set values equal plus value plus day of March 7. If the value is equal to 1, the days of the week is Sunday. Else, 2 is Monday, 3 is Tuesday, 4 is Wednesday, 5 is Thursday, 6 is Friday, 0 again 0 is Saturday. 14. Explain the iterating over the list sequences in Python. Iterating means incrementing the list sequences in Python. The for loop. The for statement is the iterative statement, means incrementing the control statement. It iterate once for each element the specific sequence of elements of for loop to construct the definite loops. For statement for k in sequence suit, example nums equal to 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. For k in nums, print k in nums, the num storing the 6 values 10 to 60. Print k means print 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 is the output. The k referred as a loop variable. For example, ch in hello. Ch means characters. Print ch of c means ch stored is hello. So print the values is hello. Built in the range function. The Python provide the built-in range function generating the sequence of integer that can for loop can iterate over. The values in generated the sequence starting values up to include the ending value. For example, sum equal to 0. For k in range 1, 11. Sum equal to sum plus k. The integer value is 1 to 10. The default range of values generate sequence of consecutive integers. The step can be provided. The range 0, 11, 2 produce the sequences 0 to 10 values. Step 2. The sequence can be generated backwards with a negative step value. For the ranges 10, 0, 2, 1, it produces sequences 10 up to 1. Reverse values. Iterating the list elements whereas the list index values. The index variable is a variable. Changing the values is to access the element index data structure. The times of a loop variable may iterate in the index values of the list instant. The loop variable iterating over elements of the sequences. The loop variable iterating over the index values of the sequences. Nums equal to 10 to 60 given in element sequences. In loop iterating sequences, nums equal to 10 to 60 given values. For k in nums, sum equal to sum plus k. Means nums storing the values 10 to 60 values stored. So we adding 10 plus 20 plus 30 plus 40 plus 50 plus 60. We have the sum values. For k in range, length of num. Length of num means length of the values of nums is sum equal to sum plus nums of k. So 10 to 60 values it can be defined. K in range means the length. The length of the number is 6. So 6 values means storing the values. The length is 6. 10 is the one value, 20 is second value, 30 is the third value, 40 is fourth value, 50 is the fifth value, 60 is the sixth value. The 6 values stored in this loop variable iterating index values of the sequences. While loop and the list for the situation in which the sequence to be traversed while the given condition is true, the while is the appropriate control structure we use. For example, k equal to 0, find the item equal to 40, the found item is equal to false. While k less than len of nums and not found item, if nums of k, if a number of k, the item is found means found item is true. Else, otherwise, k equal to k plus 1. If it is not true in if condition, we go to the else condition, incrementing the k values. Otherwise, if found item means print the item found. Else, otherwise, print the item is not found. The two conditions can be tested. 15. Explain calling value returning and non-value returning functions in Python. The calling value returning function. The function calling to the calling value functions can be used anywhere in the function return values is appropriate. Function definition. Example. Def means definition. The max min. Max means maximum value. Min minimum values. Of num list means number list. Return max of num list comma min num list, maximum number list comma minimum number list. Function use weekly temp 45 30 52 58 62 48 49. This is a weekly temp values given. Calling the non-value returning function. The non-value returning functions called the side effect are not a return functioning values. This functions call or statement. Therefore, it can be used anywhere in the executable statement is allowed. Example, welcome display equal to display welcome. 16. Explain opening the text file. Opening the text file. All file must be opened before we can read form or written form. In Python, when the file is open, the file object created that provide the method for accessing the file. Opening for reading. To open a file for reading, the built-in open function is used to shown. Input file equal to open my file dot text comma r. Txt means text, r means reading. The first argument in the file name to be open, myfile.txt. Second argument, the y indicate that the file is open for reading. Opening for writing. To open a file for writing, the open function is given. Output file equal to open myfile.txt comma w. W indicate writing. If the file is already exists, it will be overwritten. When we using the second argument A, the output will abandon the existing file. Instance, it is important to close the file is written. Otherwise, the end of the file may not be written to the file. The output file close. When opening the files for writing, there is not much chance of input error, input and output error occurring. They provided the file name does not need exist since it can be created. Then only error they may be occur in that file system because when the hard disk is full. 17. Explain the inheritance in Python. Inheritance is object-oriented programming is the ability of the class to inherit the member of the another class of its own definition. Inheriting class called subclass. Subclass called derived class or child class. And the class inherited from it's called superclass are also called base class, are also called parent class. The superclass inherit from the other classes, resulting in the hierarchy of the classes. For class A, where 1 method 1. Class B, where 1 variable 1 method 1. Where 1 means variable 1 method 1. Class B deriving. Class A derived. Class B variable 1 method 1. Where 1 where 2 method 1 method 2. Where 1 where 2 means variable 1 variable 2 method 1 method 2. Then the C class is derived variable 1 variable 2 variable 3 method 1 method 2 method 3. The class B deriving the class D, it defined variable 1 variable 2 method 1 method 2 method 4. Already method 3 defined in class C, so we have used method 4 in class D. Class A derived class E, the variable 1 method 5. Method 4 defined in class D. Then class E variable 1 method 1 we have defined method 5 in class E. Class A is the superclass of all classes. The subclasses B and E can inherit the variable var1 and method 1 from class A. In addition, class B define variable var2 and method 2, and class E define method 5. Since class E is a subclass of class B, it inherits everything in class A and class B. Adding the var3 and method 3 is one definition. Since class D is also the subclass of class B, it inheriting everything class A and class B, also defining the method 4. Subtype. The subtypes can be substituted and behave as a parent type. Example animal. Example animal multicellular mammal air mammary glands vibrates primate large brain opposite thumbs chimpanzee proceeded trunks, plant eaters, elephant. The class A is a superclass of all classes. Subclasses B and E can inherit the variable 1 and method 1 from class A. In addition, class B define variable 2 and method 2. The class E define the method 5. The class E is a subclasses of class B. It inherit everything in the class A and class B. Adding the var3 and method 3 in one definition. Adding the class D is also subclass of class B. It inherit everything in class A and class B, defining the method 4. The subtype is something can be substituted behave the parent type. Example animal multicellular mammals are mammillary glands vibrates primate large brain opposable thumb chimpanzee prosodia trunks plant eater is a elephant. Defining the subclass in Python, the class name of the built-in type in Python, there exist the class definition the each in the build type. It determines the type of the particular value in Python. The built-in function type can be used. Write a Python code to search the given string in the list. Here given the list 1 equal to A, B, C, D, A, C. S is the input. Please enter the character A to Z. We get, if S in the list 1, print S in the present list. Else print S is not present in the list. If it is present, enter the values A, B, C, D, A, C. If it is not present, the list of items we are not finding that particular given string in the list. If it is means the present in the list. If it is not present in the search list, the list is not found. For example, the output character, enter the character A to Z means I typed A is present in the list. If I given the Z, Z is not present in the list. Because the list 1, the Z is not given in the list. So, Z is not present in the list, A is present in the list. 19. Explain the fundamental turtle attributes and the behavior. The absolute positioning. The method position return the turtle current position. Newly created turtle is a turtle means images. displaying the images. This return the tuple 0, comma 0. The total position means changing absolute positioning, moving turtle to specific x and y coordinate. The location of this method set position. For example, here giving the image set window dot title, windows equal to total screen, window dot title is absolute positioning. Positioning means some place x-axis and y-axis coordinate. The turtle equal to turtle dot get turtle, the turtle dot I turtle. I turtle means it not shown the turtle. Create the square absolute positioning. The turtle position is 0, 100, comma 0. Turtle set position 100, comma 100. Turtle set position 0, comma 100. Turtle set position 0, comma 0. Okay, we given the values 100, comma 0, height and width. We have to specify that values x and y values. Finally, exit the close window. The total exit on the click. The total heading and the relative positioning. The total position can be changed using the relative positioning in case the location the total moves to determine second fundamental attribute. In this heading, the newly created total heading is right in 0 degree. The total heading 90 degrees moves up to 180 degrees moves left. The 270 degrees moves down. The total heading can be changed the degrees left to right, right to left. The forward method of the total of direction is currently heading. They be given the same images in here also. The method left and right change the total heading relative to the current heading. The total heading can also set the specific headings by use of the method set heading. Pen attributes. The pen attributes of the total object related to the drawing capabilities. The most fundamentals of the attributes. The pen is currently up or down, controlled by the method pen up and pen down. If the attributes pen is up, it move to the another location without lines being drawn. It is especially needed drawing the graphical images with a disconnected segment. The pen size of the turtle determine the width of the line drawn. The pen attribute is down. The pen size is used to total dot pen size of 5. The width of the given pixel, the limited number of the size of the turtle screen. It will be shown like this. Pen size 1, pen size 11, pen size 21, pen size 41. It will show like this in the turtle screen. Thank you.